Last week I went to CES in Las Vegas, but I nearly my pants when I saw this AI-powered smart toilet from Kohler. It's got heated seats, ambient lighting, and emergency flushing capabilities for power outages during the apocalypse. But something doesn't smell right with its $88,500 price tag. Today, we'll look at all the craziest tech from CES 2024 to get a glimpse into our AI-driven dystopian future. It is January 15th, 2024, and you're watching the Code Report. The big theme at CES was, you guessed it, artificial intelligence, and even implied that traditional coding lang are dead. In the keynote, programming language of the next decade is not going to be the traditional way that we've been writing code. It's just going to be natural language. What's funny though is that literally nothing at CES is actually built with AI. The reality is that everything's built with C++, Python, and JavaScript coded by humans. However, AI is putting many careers on the chopping block. Like professional birdwatchers are in big trouble thanks to these new AI-powered binoculars that can automatically identify government spies, aka birds. But if you think software engineering is obsolete, another career you might be considering is a tractor operator. Unfortunately, those jobs belong to the robots. Multiple companies like John Deere are now showcasing driverless tractors, and Hyundai's Concept X excavator in the near future. Robots like this will build in police linear smart cities, just like the one that's under construction in Neom, Saudi Arabia right now, with minimal manual labor or supervision from humans. But even if you find yourself doing manual labor in the future, it'll be a lot more productive thanks to AI-powered exoskeletons. This Prox exoskeleton from Hypershell is an AI-powered suit that can make you run faster, jump higher, and kick ass harder. It's got a 1-horsepower motor that can get you running over 12 mph. The most obvious application for such a tool is for the military and law enforcement. Eventually, every police officer and soldier will be an unstoppable cyborg. And that's great for humanity because we can finally eradicate crime once and for all. But crime is a small problem compared to the upcoming climate catastrophe. If we don't do something, Al Gore is predicting the ice caps will be totally melted by 2013. It's all your fault, but luckily, our trusted world leaders are flying around on their private jets trying to figure out a solution. Ian, like, did you know Bill Gates had to buy 4 different private jets? That's your fault. He's trying to save the world from useless carbon emitters like you. But don't worry, a final solution is coming. Another huge theme at CES was electric vehicles. Mercedes dropped a new all-electric G-Wagon, and there are tons of different cool-looking EVs from brands I've never even heard of. And this is all happening while demand is slowing for EVs in the United States, which means these cars will likely get cheaper and cheaper in the years ahead. But EVs aren't even all that much better for the environment compared to ICE. The real problem is that there's too many humans consuming too much stuff, but most of them are not willing to get into the syrup pod. Yet on top of that, many people have pets like cats and dogs, also useless carbon emitters. Luckily, Samsung introduced a new robot called Bali. A cute little robot kind of like Wall-E. It's a far superior cat or dog replacement. It's powered by AI and has a built-in projector that can play videos on any wall or act as a little security bot that can keep your house safe while you're away. Pretty cool. But one of the most hyped-up products at CES was the Rabbit R1. It's a handheld AI assistant that's kind of like if a smartphone and Alexa had a baby, basically. It connects to the apps in your phone and allows you to control them with natural language, as opposed to their actual UIS, thanks to their own custom foundation model, which they call a large action model. Some people have called this the iPhone moment. For the AI era, essentially, the Rabbit R1 makes UI obsolete. You can remove the word front-end development from the dictionary because with the Rabbit R1, all you have to do is talk into the device like you're talking to a human, and it can do all those things you used to do with your fingers on your apps. The Rabbit sold all 10,000 of its units the first day it was released. But personally, I think this thing is overhyped. You could lally just build an app that does the same thing instead of carrying a second piece of hardware around with you. Oh wait, it looks like someone already built that app with Flutter overall. CES was totally overwhelming. Like, I didn't even mention the Y brush that can brush your teeth in 10 seconds, or the new Hyundai electric air taxi, or the transparent TVs from Samsung and LG, or the analog keyboard for your smartphone. Or how about the smart lamp that watches you at all times to keep you safe, or come take a load off with one of these fully immersive VR and AI-powered reciprocating devices? CES was a lot of fun, but now it's your turn to serve your life's purpose and go out and buy all this useless. Crow, this has been the Code Report. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.